Hello and welcome, guys. This is Nauglir here. Welcome back to another episode of Simply Walking into Mordor. This is episode 6, and we are here at the hunting lodge at Thrassy's Lodge with our mates Langlis and Cellorant. And we are ready to get on board with the questing. So, without any distractions... Oh, got distracted from saying the word distraction there. Oh well, let's get into this quest for Thrasy himself. We're going to go find the abandoned bear den and look for this lynx. I guess pup? I don't know, what would you call a baby lynx? It's a baby lynx. That's what we're looking for. And these birds are in our way, so we're going to slay them like we slayed all the goblins last episode. Alrighty. We've been making good time on our quest to level 115, our quest to glory, so we can take vengeance on Sauron, the one who poisoned us and made us fall asleep for 3,000 years. But we are stuck at this point in time at level 11. 104 levels to go. It's not that far, guys. It will be over in no time, I assure you. So, we found the bear den, we peer inside it, and we see that we have to defeat some Landroval because the lynx cub is the word I was looking for. The lynx cub is afraid of all the birds that might attack it on its way out. So, what better thing can we do than to free it of its terror by slaying all these birds for it? No trouble for us. We are a warrior of epic proportions. We fought in the last alliance of elves and men, and now we're killing birds. How the tables have turned. But at least we're helping a baby lynx. Alright, we have one more, I think, to find. He's the real enemy, if you ask me. These Dow hands, they're up to no good. They've captured Avathol. That's what we mustn't lose sight of the real quest at hand. He's much more resilient. Alright, here's our last Landroval. Little hawk, mountain hawk. And gone. Right, now we can take the lynx cub from its den. With soothing words. Come on, come on. Ah, there you are, you little lynx cub. With a mighty roar it emerges. We've got it, and we can take it back. Before we take it back, however, we are going to go down to Cellorant. And down there we will retrieve the stolen bow that Cellorant foolishly lost. Right. Down the road to Cellorant, fortress of the Dowerhand Dwarves. Dock for ships to leave, and at the moment they are locking the port of Celondim, and so no ships can leave to the Grey Havens. This is an issue, so we must vanquish the Dowerhands within Cellorant. But now is not the time. We are here for one purpose, and that purpose is to retrieve our stolen bow from Starkarth. He must have stolen it, but he is a named dwarf outside the docks. And so, with our great sword, we will slay him, using our fervor to great advantage, and bring him down. We have recovered the stolen bow. Marvelous, marvelous work. Back on our horse, on our trusty steed, avoiding that bird, for we don't want to get knocked off. Jumping over rocks, ducking under branches. This is an adventurous ride back to the lodge. Oh, we're being hit by something. This Dowerhound Arnsman dares to challenge us. Oh well. Okay, we have a alert. We got a new deed to defeat brigands in Eredluin. I believe Dowerhands count as brigands, but they are no more than common criminals. And so we have a deed to slay as many of them as we can. Alright, as we approach Thrassy's Lodge, we see another wearing similar garb to us and using a similar sword. She is a captain, not champion.
Well
Thrasy,
met, friend.
well met indeed. We found the precious cub. Alright, finish that quest and gain another. Look how close we are to level 12. 16 experience. We have to find a rabbit carcass in the traps that Thrassi has set around the lodge. Very well. And we recovered the bow. Yes, you did dishonor the gift, but that's alright. Aha! Leveled up to level 12.
Will you help me?
Please go back to Nauglir and explain why I can't accept his bow. He may still be at Dweilond, to the south of Gondomar. Right, we will do that, but first, we will look for a rabbit carcass. So we're going to look around here, pressing our Y button to cycle through the nearest items, or interactable objects. And here is a trap that we can look for a rabbit carcass in. And aha, we collected the rabbit from its trap. Before we return it to Thrassi, I know he's right there. Actually, we might as well just hand it back to him. I was going to ride down to Dweilond, but we might as well do this. This'll do. There we go. And he wants us to collect thistle plants. Rightio. Can do that too. Let's actually ride south. And on the way back, we can collect those thistle plants for you. But first, we will go to back to Dweilond to speak to Nauglir. Alrighty. Riding through the beautiful countryside of Ered Luin, we have lots and lots of pretty cherry blossoms in the woods around here. Must be a lovely place to live, although all the elves who live here are leaving. They're going to the Grey Havens to sail to the west. Well, up we go, up the stairs of Dweilond, and we have to find Nauglir, who has lent his bow to the undeserving Celerant. What will he say? Here he is. He feels unworthy. Did Celerant think I gave my bow to him upon a whim? I did not give that bow idly to the first man I met. Well, it seems as though he is pretty insistent on keeping the bow, on giving the bow. More to the point. Alrighty, so we have to find Elvalon, the elf sword. I wonder where that is. It is in a grave amongst the mounds of the Edain. I think that's up to the north, well up to the north, yes. The elf sword all the way up over there, yes. Back in the old ancient kingdoms of men. There is a graveyard up there. Alright, back to the woods around Thrassi's lodge. And we will collect some sharp thistle plants, believed to heal the lynx mother of her injuries, yes. Alrighty, as we ride, let's go through the next stat in our list. As you know, we're going through the character sheet and I'm explaining these. I want this series to be somewhat of a let's play and some also what of a tutorial if you're new to the game or if you've never played it before. Hopefully you'll understand more after watching these videos about how this game works, and luckily for us, there is way too much complexity in this game, which will keep us busy talking for hours and hours and hours. So no need to worry about missing on having not enough content to talk about on these long rides in between towns, because there is way too much overcomplicated mechanics in this game that there are to explain. So we will have plenty to do. Now, we are looking for these sharp thistle plants. We found one there. And look, they're glowing nice and bright for us. So we should be able to see them a long way away. We can get that one on the way back. Here's another one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th back there. Perfect. This should heal up that lynx mother quite nicely. We're coming to the point rather soon where we could leave Ered Luin if we so chose. At level 13, we might wish to make our way to Breetown to bigger and better things. But, again, I want to leave that up to you. So, after the next episode, I'll be taking a week off of recording. And we'll be back. Obviously, each episode will be published the day after each other. but I'm recording all these first 7 in a row. Please let me know if you would like to see the more completionist route taken, and we'll do more of the quests here in Eredlun before going to Breland, or if you want to see the quicker leveling up and getting to 115 as fast as we can, going through quests, then let me know about that as well, because we're getting to that point where we would leave for Breland. If we were to leave early. Alrighty, so we're going to feed this Thistlemead to the Lynx Mother. Hopefully she will be much healthier. Oh, she's on the prowl. She's going for something. What's she doing? She's just looking at a rock. Oh, there's a bird. She's going at it. Is she going to kill it? Is she going to kill it? Oh, she got it good. I wonder if I can kill it. Hello. Aha, I can. Haha. I disappeared. Well done, Lynx Mother. We get some health and power potions. Very, very handy indeed. Now, somewhere along the way there, we leveled up to level 12, and that doesn't really give us anything earth-shattering. Level 13 will, however, it'll give us another trait point, which we can put into our trait trees. Alright. So, up we go, up north to Glamir, who is keeping vigil at these ruins. But before we do that, let's hang a left and go to the dwarvish fortress of Gondomon, as we have a letter to deliver to Gaelfin, who is stationed there. Right, you can see its peak already cresting over the hill, the grand dwarvish fortress of Gondomon. It's a sight for sore eyes. It's a beacon of hope in a land of darkness. Alright. As we enter one of the many entrances to Gondomon, we'll find the dwarvish architecture. Quite stock and sturdy. We have guards guarding the entrances. Very good. But we are welcome, so they will not attack us. In we go. There are many quests here, but we won't grab them. Not at least now. They are a bit later on. We're just here to deliver our letter. And we'll be on our way. I think there's a wolf still following me. Oh, he's off. The guard should have taken care of that. Alright. Gaelfin, very nice to meet you. Yes, Carnivor's son has been taken by the dwarves. It is grievous news. And so, we must do this.
Greetings, friend.
For you.
Will you lend me your ear?
You want to learn something of the dwarves here. Mouthy Stuffhand is the lord of Gondomon, and he has spoken openly to me in the past. Alright. We are to find a Glarkshin, who is to the north, I believe. Yes. We'll do that after we have spoken with Glamir at the Elf Ruins. Alrighty, here we are. Almost at Glamir and his little band of elves. You can see the little elf ruin just in the distance over there, poking through the trees. Something I like about LotRO is they've done the landscape really nicely. They've really captured each area and each zone. It makes you feel as if you're really inside, exploring these places that you've read about or watched on the movies. Alright, here we are at these elf ruins, and there's a dwarf here too. Wonderful. Well, Glamir, you're the one we're here to talk to.
Hello, friend.
Yes,
Well
your
met.
brother sent us to you. And you're grateful to have our aid. Very nice. I suppose we should take some quests.
Sweet lad Melone.
Defeat some
Will you
wights.
stay a moment?
Very good.
You may be of service to me.
Defeat Mound Whites and the Mound White Archer. That sounds dangerous. There's a quest here for
Will you lend me your
killing
ear?
some spiders in the land of Haudh Lin, because the land has been
Might you
poisoned.
spare a moment of your time?
And we're collecting things from spiders. These are all great quests to get. Old Bones.
Stay and speak with me a
We want to defeat Whites to find a trophy for this dwarf. Well, that's a bit lazy. You should get some yourself. And
Come,
the misplaced cook.
Stay a moment.
Alright. let's see how quickly we can do all these quests. There's a dwarf that has gone missing. Bercy is his name. Right, well, firstly, let us head to these ruins over here. Probably should have mounted up, but nevertheless, let's do it anyway. That looks dangerous in there. Right. So, on our way to the ruins, where we should be able to find some whites. Whites being dead men come back to life. Found a spider on the way, we need to deal with these. Lots of damage there with our big two-handed sword. Alright, let's get into our multi-target mode. I think we've got an extra trait point to spend. Yes, we'll apply that. And let us go and kill some Mound Whites. Alright, grabbing some up. Let's run back and fight at this one. Now multi-target stance, we can fight multiple enemies with ease. There's one down, there's another one. Let's get this cave crawler as well. Why not? Let's pick up this Mound White also. Using Blade Wall and Rend. We've managed to collect a trophy for Nithy, that was easy. Any old skull will do, I guess. And there goes... Oh, this Mound White is on 4 health. Come on, put you out of your misery. There you go. We found Elvalon, the elf friend's sword. That's very handy. Alright. Further to the north. We can find more whites to kill. Here they are. Where are you going? Alright. It's Battle Frenzy. Get us in the fight. Not very good at hitting things. Keep missing. They are a bit above our level. That's alright. Right, here we go. Almost down. Alright. Run up over here. Let's drink a health potion. Get that health regen a bit quicker. Found some more Mound Whites. This will be helpful. Right. We can take on 3 at once. Simple. Blade Storm does incredible amounts of damage, as does Rend. Very handy skills to have. Okay, we're still requiring to kill 2 more Mound Whites. Let's quickly switch back. Do not show this again, that's fine. Let's quickly switch back to our single target mode so we can take on these whites and dispatch them with ease, he says, as he takes a while to kill them. Alright, here we go. Here's this Mound White archer. Last one on the list. And got him. And we've leveled to 13. That is quite useful indeed. Now, from here on out, at any point, we could travel to Breland and begin our quests there. That would be the faster route to 115, but I'm pretty invested in the elves here. I think we'll wait till episode 8 at least to go out to Breland. Let's complete some more quests here first. So, we're going to find Bercy. On our way, let us put in the point to our traits. There we go. I think we're in combat, which is why we can't apply this. There we go. Apply those changes. We got knocked off in the deep water there. That's alright. Off we go, and we're going to find this spider den, which is just down here to the southeast. In here in these old elf ruins. Alrighty. Now we're just going to run straight in there because we're going to have to kill plenty of spiders rescuing our good friend Cook on the way out. And since we're a champion, we can deal with any spiders that end up on us when we arrive there. Our good friend the Cook is just up here. Bercy. but is terrified of spiders. Why would you come to such a place? There you go, just by walking near him, we've completed that quest. None of the spiders were brave enough to follow us.
Give me but a moment of your time.
I'll have to give you more than a moment, mate. Here we go. Please help me escape from these horrible spiders. I was gathering herbs and didn't notice them stalking me. I've been trapped here for days. Well, that was quite silly. So we're going to get into our multi-target mode. And we're going to deal with these lots of spiders at once. Let's use Battle Frenzy to get us some fervor quickly, and we can dispatch them in quick time. Alright, that's counting for us for spiders in Haudh Lin, and also collecting spinnerets. Hopefully there'll be enough on the way out. Seem to be a lot just coming out of the trees even. There we go. Another 3. Bite the dust because we are awesome. And let's get this guy as well. He didn't really do anything, but you know, I've got to kill 12. Done. Don't run too far ahead, Bercy. Let's grab these guys. Run around, they will attack us automatically. Here we are. Alright, 4 at once. Piece of cake for a champion. Quite difficult for some other classes in the game. It's alright. We are well equipped to deal with these 4 spiders at once. And we should easily kill enough as we escape this den of spiders. Here are the last couple. Get this guy as well as we go. 4 more. Shouldn't be much of a worry at all. Notice our health isn't even really dipping down that much. Alright, and that puts him down. Unnecessary blade wall at the end. This Sicklefly Queen is quite sturdy. So this is a signature mob. That just means that it's a bit stronger than the normal types of mobs that you find around. I think that's the first one of them we found. Maybe Durglup, the goblin, was a signature. Alright, well we have finished the quest for Bercy. He's given us an earring. Gives us vitality. Could be useful, but I think our might earrings are going to be more use to us. So we'll just sell that. More importantly, he's given us some experience, which is quite useful. Alright, well we're going to ride all the way back to Glamir and his friends. And while we do that, let's inspect our inventory to make sure we haven't found any new little pieces of gear that might be useful to us. Might as well equip that bracelet, better than having nothing on at all. And we found a sturdy steel key. These open lock boxes. We've got 4 of them that are bound to this character. But this sturdy steel key can be sold, and we could sell this on the auction house for quite a bit of gold. In fact, I might do that a bit later on. They are a bit lower in value anymore because they no longer unlock the top level boxes, but they can still get us a bit of gold, which, as you can see, we might be in a bit of need of, since we only have 55 silver, not even 1 gold piece yet. Right, well we've got some LotRO points from finishing a deed. We must have finished the Hero of Eredluin. Yes, so we've finished 30 quests in Eredluin. Very good, that's given us some more charity points. I should have said before, actually, when I was explaining virtues. These don't just get level 1, they go up, I think, to level 19. I could be wrong. It's quite high in the teens up there. And so as you level them up, the stat bonus increases with it. Anyway, we've got some quests to hand in.
Negavanen.
Your help is most appreciated. Thanks for the blueberry muffins and a staff that I cannot use. Very helpful. Finish now. Webs of Sorrow.
What do you need?
You're in my debt. Well, you gave me 1 silver and 25 copper, so I guess your debt is paid. Finally, Glamir.
Greetings to you.
Give us some options, but none of these are any use at all. Absolutely pitiful rewards. What is wrong with you? Alright.
Megovanen.
And some more. Okay. Now here is where we might actually draw the line and use 2 one-handed weapons instead of a two-handed weapon. If you look here, this is a one-handed mace. We can use maces, that's fine. But it's got more damage than our two-handed sword on it. So we actually might use this instead and find another sword in our inventory, which can be used as our offhand weapon. This has got 6 damage. That's 6.6. This knife, I think, is the best thing in our inventory to be used as a one-handed weapon. So we'll equip this, and then we'll equip this in our left hand. Now we've got 2 weapons that are around 10 and 6 damage. That will do us quite nicely indeed. Okay, almost level 14. We are screaming through these levels here. All right.
Will you help me?
We're taking this skull to Glamir, who is just right here. Easiest
Hail,
quest in the
friends, and
game.
well met.
Finish now. Level up to 14. How useful is that? All right. Giving us a new quest. Another one-handed weapon as well. That will be quite useful for us. So we'll accept this quest. We've been given a new skill. It's called Bracing Attack. This will heal us when we use it. Costs 3 fervor, but it's fairly useful because it gives us a nice heal. I'm going to chuck that up there, and we can use that if we're in need of a heal mid-battle. Alright, we're going to quickly do this last quest, and I think that'll be it for today after we finish this quest. So, we are going to... Yes, we're going to do this quest at the Standing Stone, and we'll ride back to Soleil Rent at the Hunting Lodge, and we will end there. But there are some wights to kill first, so do not take off your guard just yet. We're going to remain in our multi-target mode because there are quite a few wights around here. So bring the Elfstone to the Standing Stone, defeat its guardian. Well, this is the Standing Stone, and we can continue the quest and bring forth the Master, who is a signature wight. And we can fight all of these at once. Here we go. This is going to be a more difficult fight, as this wight is quite strong, but it shouldn't be any match for us. With our 2 weapons instead of 1, being quite effective in this battle. Alright. Dispatch them with ease. Call our horse, ride back to Glamir, and then ride down to Thrassy's Lodge. While we're riding, we might as well talk about some more stats as we go down. So, the next stat on our list is critical rating. This is the first one that actually impacts how we play, how our character interacts with monsters in the game. So, critical rating is at 185 at the moment. This number will affect how often we will hit a critical hit on our enemies. So at the moment, as you can see, about 6 lines down, it says the critical hit chance of your melee attacks is 4.1%. So 4.1% of the time, we will critical hit on an enemy the same level as us. It also increases our devastating hit chance, which is even bigger than a critical hit. And finally, it increases how big our criticals and devastating hits are. So, this skill is extremely useful for a champion, and pretty much any class in the game should have this skill maxed out when they can. This stat, maxed out when they can, as it will directly impact how much they do damage.
Megovanen.
Right, we've finished your quest, and we are going to take your hammer. This hat is not nearly as good enough for us. And we're going to take your hammer, and we will use it to deal even more damage to our enemies. Just going to make sure we have both our good weapons equipped. And now we have a hammer and a mace. Not really the 2-sword ideal I was going for, but it doesn't really matter at this point. A bit later on in the game, it will matter, as different races in the game use different weapons better. And High Elves, in particular, but use swords extra well. They get a % damage increase. I think it's 5%. They get 5% damage extra damage on swords and two-handed swords. So we'll be using those as our main weapons once we've unlocked that ability. Alright, we are almost at Thrassy's Lodge. I can quickly explain Finesse as we're going. Finesse, pretty simple. It's basically going to reduce the enemy's defenses on us. So if we have more Finesse, we're going to miss less. We are going to get blocked or parried or evaded less, and they're not going to resist our attacks as much. Basically, the more Finesse we have, the more likely we are to get through an enemy attack, an enemy defense. Right. So, we have given this guy the sword. Hopefully he's seen the error of his ways. And now, he's giving us some quite powerful boots. These boots have way more armor on them than our current boots, and they also give us might rather than vitality, which is much better for us. So we are going to equip them, and we are going to finish up there. As we finish up, I think our next quest is just going to Aglachen, so I will ride towards that. Ride towards the town of Gondomon as I close up. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to click that like button, subscribe if you're new, and please leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Remember, make sure you comment if we're going to go the speedy route to 115 or the completionist route and experience the story more. Let me know, guys, what you want to see, and I hope you've learnt a bit and you've enjoyed this video. As always, this is me, Nauglir, signing off, and I'll see you tomorrow.